Chelsea are once again at the very heart of the transfer storm, and the blue half of London is buzzing louder than ever before, because Fabrizio Romano has officially announced what the football world has been waiting to hear. Deal complete. Chelsea are moving to sign one of the most electric wingers in Europe, with a transfer worth around £85 million being reported in the headlines, though the story behind it is even more fascinating because it all connects to the long-running saga of Christopher Nkunku's confirmed exit and the simultaneous rise of two new heroes, Xavi Simons and Alejandro Garnacho, who are about to usher in a brand new era at Stamford Bridge. This isn't just about numbers. This isn't just about fees being whispered or contracts being signed. This is about a new identity being written in bold Chelsea blue. For months, Nkunku's situation has been uncertain. The Frenchman, a player of undeniable talent, but one whose Chelsea journey was riddled with setbacks and injuries, has finally reached the end of his chapter in West London. His confirmed exit, which Fabrizio Romano has reported on multiple times, opened the door for Chelsea to truly commit to fresh blood, to players who are not only young and gifted, but burning with the hunger to define themselves at the very top level. That is where the names Xavi Simons and Alejandro Garnacho come crashing into the story. Simons has been one of the most talked about young midfielders in Europe. PSG, RB Leipzig, Bayern Munich, even Manchester City have all been circling at one stage or another. But Romano has revealed and repeated again. The player himself has made it crystal clear. Xavi Simons wants Chelsea, and only Chelsea. That level of commitment, in a market where players often keep the door open for multiple clubs, has ignited something special among Chelsea fans. It feels like destiny, like Stamford Bridge has been calling him, and he has been patiently waiting for the club to finish its business with Nkunku to finally make the move possible. And then comes Garnacho, the winger whose arrival has transformed this summer into something that feels almost cinematic. Young, fearless, and already proven in the Premier League, Garnacho's decision to switch Manchester red for Chelsea blue has been described as one of the biggest shocks of the summer window. Romano and Sky Sports have both stamped this deal as complete, confirming that the new winger era at Stamford Bridge has truly begun. Garnacho, with his bursts of acceleration, his dribbling wizardry, his ability to score outrageous goals, is the type of player who instantly connects with supporters, the kind of winger fans will pay just to see live in action. The timing of all this could not be more poetic. Nkunku's departure created a gap, and Chelsea have not only filled it, they have elevated it. With Simons preparing to take up his dream move and Garnacho already confirmed, Chelsea's attack suddenly looks like one of the most dangerous in England. Add in the talents of Cole Palmer, Estevao waiting in the wings, and the vision of Enzo Maresca, and what we are seeing is not just transfers, but the formation of a dynasty. Maresca himself has been calm but confident in his recent press conferences. He has hinted at needing players who fit the system, who can press high, who can move fluidly across the pitch, and most importantly, who can play with courage. Garnacho and Simons embody those qualities perfectly. This is not about buying names for the sake of headlines. This is about building a footballing identity, and that's why this Chelsea project feels different. The response from supporters has been nothing short of euphoric. Social media has exploded with Chelsea fans celebrating Nkunku's exit, not as a loss, but as the necessary step for something greater, something that clears the way for the likes of Garnacho and Simons. Across London, the message is clear. The Blues are no longer just rebuilding, they are reloading, and they are aiming to dominate. The arrival of these talents has been described as Chelsea's next great revolution, a phrase that captures the energy swirling around Stamford Bridge right now. What makes this moment even sweeter is the way Fabrizio Romano framed it. Deal complete. Chelsea have made their move, and the era of the winger has officially begun. That phrase resonates with fans because they remember eras defined by certain types of players. Didier Drogba's warrior spirit, Eden Hazard's dazzling magic. And now, the new era belongs to the wingers, to Garnacho, to Simons, to the wide play that will terrify defences week in, week out. Chelsea fans are celebrating what will go down as one of the most breathtaking transfer breakthroughs of the summer, because Sky Sports and Fabrizio Romano together have confirmed that Alejandro Garnacho, the Argentine sensation and one of the brightest young wingers in world football, has officially signed for Chelsea in a move that signals the beginning of a brand new winger era at Stamford Bridge. An era built on pace, flair, bravery, and the kind of fearless football that makes fans believe again. For weeks, this story had been bubbling in the background. Whispers about Garnacho's future, doubts about whether Manchester United could hold on to him, questions about whether Chelsea were bold enough to test the waters. But as the clock ticked, the Blues did not hesitate. They pushed, they worked, they convinced. And now the outcome is clear. Deal done. Garnacho is Chelsea. Fabrizio Romano has put his stamp on it, and Sky Sports have echoed it. Two of the most trusted sources in football confirming that the winger dream has become a reality. From the moment Garnacho burst onto the Premier League stage, he was a player who played with electricity in his boots, the kind of talent who changes matches with a single burst of acceleration or a daring dribble. And Chelsea supporters knew deep down that this was the type of footballer who belonged at Stamford Bridge. The club's project has been about building a fearless young squad under Enzo Maresca, a squad where energy and imagination are valued just as much as experience. And Garnacho ticks every box, his style perfectly suited to Chelsea's philosophy of attacking with freedom and pressing with relentless intensity. Maresca has spoken often of wanting wide players who terrify defenders, who force mistakes, who can turn a game on its head with one movement. And now he has a winger who embodies all of that, a player who has already proven he can deliver in the biggest moments and who is still only scratching the surface of what he can become. The significance of this deal cannot be overstated. Fabrizio Romano called it not just a signing, but a statement, and Sky Sports framed it as the beginning of a new era, and they are absolutely right. For Chelsea, this is about much more than adding another player to the squad. This is about planting a flag, about telling Europe that the club is not just rebuilding, but redefining itself. The winger era begins now, Garnacho leading the line of a new wave of wide attackers that includes Estevão, already dubbed Messinho, who is preparing to make his own mark in the near future. And with Cole Palmer linking play through the middle, Chelsea suddenly have one of the most dynamic and creative attacking units in the Premier League. Supporters have erupted with joy, celebrations breaking out in London as the news spread, chants already being prepared for Garnacho, videos circulating on social media of fans declaring Stamford Bridge his new home, and a genuine sense of belief that Chelsea are no longer playing catch-up, but are now leading the charge into a new chapter. The idea of Garnacho dazzling defenders in blue, linking with Palmer and Simons in a fluid system, has supporters dreaming of nights at the Bridge where the roar will echo across Europe once more. Behind the scenes, the move also speaks volumes about Chelsea's pull in the market. Despite competition, despite hesitation from other clubs, Garnacho made it clear he was ready for a new challenge, and Chelsea were the ones who provided him the vision and ambition that matched his hunger. It shows that the club's strategy of building a young, hungry, star-driven project is paying off, because talents like Garnacho want to be part of it. And the fact that both Fabrizio Romano and Sky Sports have stamped this deal as official only fuels the excitement and silences any doubt. As Maresca prepares his squad for the season ahead, he knows this signing changes everything. A winger who can play on either side, who can cut in and score, who can stretch defences and create space for teammates, is a weapon every manager dreams of, and now he has that weapon. The tactical options multiply, the squad's confidence grows, and the message to rivals becomes louder. Chelsea are not just back, they are building something that can dominate for years to come. For Chelsea fans, tonight is a night of dreams realised. The Garnacho deal is done, Sky Sports and Fabrizio Romano have confirmed it, and the winger era has officially begun. Stamford Bridge is ready, Maresca is ready, the squad is ready, and most of all, the supporters are ready to roar their new hero into the blue history books. This is not just a transfer, it is the spark of a revolution on the wings of Chelsea Football Club, and it feels like only the beginning.